welcome to episode 68 of Fresh Off the Mats, here with the Jiu-Jitsu Joes.
He shaved his head because he's competing.
I'm not competing, you don't know
He already
that.
signed up.
Shaving my head doesn't mean anything. It's not a telltale sign of a damn thing, other than my hair was starting to go over my ears and it's annoying as hell. And I'm not a barber, so I can't do like cool haircuts, so it's just easy for me to
How have you been cutting your hair this long? You can't fade.
I just take the buzzer and go zzz,
That is easy.
all the way around.
I used to cut people's hair in the barracks.
It's not that I'm opposed to going to somebody to get a haircut, it's just that it takes too much time. And there's just not enough time throughout the day.
20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, but sometimes you go there and there's 20 people in line. And I just...
Make an appointment.
No, dude. It's a haircut. I don't make appointments for haircuts, bro. I just go. I sit in the chair, get me done, and get me out. That's what I want to do.
Let me cut your hair.
Huh?
Let me cut your hair.
Let you cut my hair? You can cut my hair.
Give you a fucking crisp fade.
People are like, oh, no, only certain people. What's the worst that happens? You get a bad
Because you
haircut?
don't have... Like, your hair seems like it'll be pretty easy. Like, my hair, the issue with it, it's dark and coarse. So it's hard to fade. So if I don't have someone who knows how to fade properly, they're going to leave a bunch of lines in my head. And you know, like when a nice clean fade is, you're not supposed to see the lines.
Yeah.
It's supposed to fade.
Yeah.
My type of hair,
that's
they
the
can't.
word.
Right? But there are barbers where they'll fuck that up.
Where it looks like steps?
Yeah, they'll sit there and build steps in your fucking hair. So that's why it's important to find a good barber. Not only that, like depending on like your hairline, if a bad barber decided to be like, oh, I don't like how your dip right here, right? And he tried to push it back, and then they'll push it back because they need to realize that it needs to be even on the side, and then they'll push it, and then all of a sudden you walk
Next
out
thing
with
you know,
five
got
pounds.
LeBron.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Bro,
So like, having a good barber is very efficient.
But people
to
get
avoid
so
that.
mad about haircuts, and I'm just like, okay, if they fuck up my hair, I'll just zero it out and start over. What's the big deal? Like,
Because people don't want to do that.
women, I think I understand it more because, like, if you fuck up a chick's haircut, like,
They have to grow out for like a
It's
year or
very
two.
long,
Like they're
yeah.
about to spend a while growing their hair.
but me,
out.
if like you go zzz, and it's like, oh shit, I fucked up. All right, just zero it out. Like, I could reset. Beep, beep.
I saw you shared the thing, the 75 hard thing. You saw that?
Bro,
I want to get him on a tangent, so here we go, guys.
what the hell? That's the guy who made 75 hard?
No, so Jake Arvold works for First Horn.
Okay. Bro, he posted how, like, I guess there's this movement of people who I guess find 75 too hard, which that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed
You
to be
know,
hard.
it's in the name.
Yeah. and they've made these books called 75 Soft or 75 Softer.
Yeah,
What's it
no,
called?
there's 75 soft, there's 75 softer.
But I don't understand. Like, it's supposed to be hard, dude. There's no easy way to lose weight and change your life for the better. There's no easy way. The only people who change their life for the better easy is like, I don't even know. I can't even think of a good example.
It's
You
'cause
win the
can't-
lottery?
You can't even use like,
No, even then, because that doesn't fix your health if you're in bad shape.
and also like like people say surgery. Surgery is not easy. That's not an easy
No,
thing to go through.
just
Like,
stop,
that shit's
dude.
tough.
Just stop. You're not. First of all, they don't even allow you to get a surgery for weight loss until you reach a certain amount of weight,
Oh,
and you
really?
have to lose a certain amount of weight to prove that you could not
Do it.
reverse the surgery.
That's cool.
If you watch my 600-pound life, someone comes there who's like 600 pounds. He says, "Okay, I'm gonna put you on a diet, and I need to see that you lose like 60 pounds over the next 2 months. If you lose
That's
60
easy
pounds
at
over
that weight. That is easy.
100%, because you cut out soda. You cut out. You don't even. Your calorie deficit isn't extreme.
I had a client literally lose weight because I told them to stop drinking soda.
Yeah.
I was like, don't touch your diet. We'll work on that later.
That was the easiest 20 pounds that came off of me.
I literally said, don't drink soda.
Yeah.
And if you want, diet.
Yeah.
Only diet. But that's it.
I
Down
went,
25 pounds.
I went from 265, 270 to like 250 like that. And it was just from the cutting out the soda the first couple months.
And people don't realize like the little things stack up. They
It
really
bloats
do.
you, dude. It's carbonated stuff. It bloats you up. It's
Packed with
sugar.
It's
Like,
this much sugar in a can.
you ever see the clear bags when they're like,
Yeah.
this is how much sugar is in it? I'm like, oh my God. I used to drink like a 2 liter, like no problem.
I know,
No problem.
what's it called? I had a buddy of mine.
We'd buy multiple 2 liters for dinner.
No, this a buddy of mine, he would drink 6 a day.
Oh my God. 6 2 liters? 12 liters of soda?
Of soda, dude.
Dude,
I'm like, you know how much dedication you have to have just to finish that?
if you replace that with 12 liters of
You're
water,
dead. You're dead.
but you would drop a significant amount of weight super fast.
You're gonna die. Yeah. because you're gonna be fucking
And,
flooded.
and the
inside.
thing is, there's such an easy way to transition. I know. I think one of the Tide Pods got stuck to the shirt.
Oh, I hate that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I noticed it too.
Damn.
I think it's such an easy way nowadays to transition away from soda because now they even have like, even if you're like, oh, I need flavor, people that are like, oh, I can't just drink
flavor
water.
droppers and stuff.
Yeah, you have the flavor droppers.
Which, hold up, that is the softest shit. Fuck it. I hate hearing that so much. I can't drink water. Shut the fuck up.
I don't
bro.
understand that at all. I've
hate
never-
that so much.
I can drink
dude.
water easy as pie. I don't understand those people like, I need to put blueberry flavor in my water.
Bitch, you have a problem. If you get your body is made
That's
up
a
of
mental
water.
problem.
You got
No,
an issue.
that's a
dude.
mental
Fuck.
a mental problem. Where you're saying I can't drink this, I need to put coloring in this. That's a mental problem. It's the exact same thing except you're adding a little bit of flavor.
Find a good water that you like, because water does taste different.
It does.
That's also the other side of it. When people are like, water is all water. No, it's not.
No.
You drink from the sink versus drink from a river, you're going to taste the difference.
Yeah.
You drink Essentia water versus Zephyr Hills, that stupid ass rock water. It's fucking. I hate that water so much. It's fucking.
I have such a
disgusting.
vendetta against Zephyr Hills.
I
It's got
hate
such
them
a
so
weird
much.
aftertaste.
They're just.
where I'm
It's
like,
rock water, dude. I swear they don't filter. They put that bitch between two rocks and they're like, hope for the best.
You think they do that? I think they just turn the sink on and just put water bottles under. There's a guy with just a bunch of empty bottles just filling. Zephyr Hills is the most shit
I
water.
hate Zephyr Hills. Actually, but I can't say they're the most shit because who is it? Not Aquafina. Who's the other one? Ah, shit.
But that water's no good.
Dasani. Those motherfuckers, even during the hurricane, I love hurricane season because even during hurricanes, you'll see it. When people are like straining with no
Desperate.
water, they don't buy Dasani. And that just goes to show how shit their water is. And whenever I see
Well, because
people
you're
who
not
drink it, I'm like,
supposed
what
to
the fuck?
you're not supposed to strip the minerals out of the
No.
water. That has a pH of what, 9.5?
I don't know, something.
I think it's 9.5 pH.
Yeah.
Yeah, that keeps you more hydrated than if you drank the same amount of water,
Which is very true.
yeah.
I tried that because I would buy Aquafina.
And I end up drinking more of those water bottles.
Dude, I'll go through so much, but I'll cramp like a madman while I roll or in my workouts, and I'm just cramping. I'll be cramping in my sleep. I'm like, what the fuck? Finally, I just told Mac, I was like, listen, I'm gonna buy a shit ton of these boxes. So I have like 5 of these coming in every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the water. I'm
Yeah,
like, we're
you
gonna
could get
drink
them
all
at
this,
Whole
and we're gonna have a
Foods. You
bunch
could
of
get them at a bunch of places. Yeah, it's so weird because people. I mean, even I was like that in the beginning when I started working. I was like, really, what's the difference between fucking water? There really is a
No, it
huge
makes
difference.
it makes a difference for sure. But yeah, back to the whole 75 hard thing, dude.
Oh,
That shit.
dude, come on, bro. So they make these 75 soft books now, which
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look into. Did you look into? Is it like just what easier workouts or like?
So I've seen some posts because there were Facebook groups all about it, and so this time, like Andy, what he did, he actually, so those books are going to end up getting shut down. It may not be 75 Hard, but I'm pretty sure he bought the likeness to the name as well of 75 Hard in the Live Hard program. So they're probably going to get shut down, and he's going to get a cease and desist on them. But
Yeah, but what are you trademarking? 75?
it's the 75 Hard or anything similar to it. So if they're copying the 5 task and all
the
that,
premises
so like the
behind it,
premises
yeah.
behind it, he's able to get it shut down because he was shutting down Facebook groups as well because he got tired of seeing all these groups altering the program. So the whole program, for those of you that don't know,
You're
75
gonna get
Hard,
us shut down.
huh?
You're gonna get us shut down.
No, it's to inform you guys. It's a free program. Anyone can go do it, but you just can't change it. It's 2 workouts a day. One of them, and they each have to be 45 minutes. One of them has to be outdoors. You read 10 pages of a nonfiction or entrepreneurial self-developmental book. You have to take a progress picture every day. You have to follow a meal plan. No cheat meals. So you follow a meal plan is one separate thing, and no cheat meals is another thing because there are people who be like, but my plan is macro counting so I can go have a pizza. No cheat meals. You can't have a pizza. Fucking, you'll live. It's 75 days. You'll be all right.
I won't let
And then you have to drink 1 gallon of water, so it's 128 ounces. He specified that because then he learned that people across the world, gallons are measured differently. Some people actually have it a little bit higher, some people are lower.
What?
So, don't know. Fucking U.S. doing our U.S. things. So the gallons are different. So like in the U.K., it's different than us. And so when UK
A gallon is a gallon.
but their gallon is different.
A
apparently.
foot is a foot. It's 12 inches no matter how you
They
slice
don't do
it.
that. It's different. So you have to drink the gallon, and then what was the other one? I think that was it. It's very simple task. I said progress picture. You work out, 2 workouts, take a progress picture, 10 pages, gallon, follow
one of
diet,
the
no
workouts
cheat
has
meals,
to be outside.
no alcohol. That's the part of the no cheat meals, no alcohol either. So that's it. It's not hard, and it's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So like I can give my example. What I do for my workout is I do jujitsu, right? And the days that we don't roll like hard enough, I also go to the gym. So it's like that also counts. But usually jujitsu is good enough. Like I roll, I'm here twice a day anyway, so that counts. And then I go do a 45-minute ruck outside. I used to do it with the 20-pound vest, and now I do it with a 45-pound ruck. Mm-hmm. That's it. But you could also just do it body weight if you're new into fitness, and that's where people have this. They're like, oh, I don't work out at all. Okay, go do 2 walks outside.
Yeah.
You're moving more. Like, that's the whole point of it. And then people complain because they're like, oh, but I don't like the book. The whole part of this program, I love your face on that. The whole point of, like, the program is also so, like, the things you don't like to do, you have to do it because you said you were going to. And that's why it's a mental toughness program. It's not a fitness program. It's mental toughness. Working out sucks. Working out twice sucks. Working outdoors sucks. Having to read a book that's nonfiction, so it's not entertaining. It's meant to learn. Sometimes that's really boring, but you also have to finish the book. So you read it and you finish it and you finish what you started. So it builds these habits that if you're doing it, you're going to do it.
I'm so tired of pillow forting the world. It's so
Pillow
infuriating.
forting. I've never heard
Yeah, bro, where everything is just softer, and because I can't do what this person does, I have to make my own variation, which is like,
And so that's what it was.
whatever happened to striving and working for the goal? Nobody's saying that you have to be the top-notch level guy, but whatever happened to striving for this? Not like settling for this shit down here, but actually going for this. And people just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if it's a social media issue. I don't know if it's how we raised issue. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to it, but it's infuriating because I've seen people who cannot do hard things achieve hard things and do hard things. So when somebody tells me they cannot, I'm like, stop, dude. You're an able-bodied person. What do you mean you cannot?
Yeah.
You're mentally choosing not to. That is different than you cannot.
Yes, and that's a big thing, and that's why I don't know that's why I love doing the program personally. Like I've been doing it since he started it, and I do it every single year. Like I'm always sticking with it, and it just blows me away. Like that, and when I see those posts too, where like people soften everything, I'm like, why? Like why do you want it to be softer? Why not try to work yourself to that higher level?
Yeah, strive for something. Work hard. You know what it is? I think a part of it is people are just afraid to fail. I think that's what it is. They realize, but that's okay.
Yeah,
but people
it's part
don't.
of it.
But the problem is, and this is why I said I don't know if it's a social media issue, is because people see social media and they're afraid to fail because people don't really post when they fail on social media. They only post when they succeed. So people are afraid in their own lives to say, oh, I'm afraid to try this because if I fail, I'm a failure. But it's okay. I'd rather you strive for this and you fail along the way, but you fail upward.
And that's actually something Andy talks about. He goes, all these people, they'll set these small goals for themselves. Like, let's say you're like, oh, I want to make $10,000. You're like, all right, well, your failure point would be 9,000, and 9,000 gets you nowhere. But if you're like, I'm striving for 100,000, all right, well, your failure point might be 80,000.
Yeah.
It's a lot better off than...
But if your goal is 10,000, and let's say you didn't get 10,000, you got 8,000, that's still forward falling.
Yeah.
You're still falling forward.
Like, what the whole idea is like, you want to set extremely high goals.
Yeah.
Now, make it to like, it's definitely possible. It may seem out of reach. Like, it may like saying, okay, I want to be a world, a gold medalist for Worlds, right? It may seem out of reach. That's a huge goal to achieve. Mm-hmm. Like with a jiu-jitsu, obviously you're fighting like 60, 70, 80 guys in a bracket and you have to make it through. But it's not that it's not possible. But then what do I have to do? Okay, like I set the goal, and this is actually perfect for the New Year's episode that we're doing right now.
Yeah. Is
all these New Year's resolutions. People will set up goals and they set up these resolutions and they'll be like, oh, I want to lose weight. Then they leave it at that. Yeah. That's a big issue that I see with everyone. Like when I get clients that sign up with me, they're like, okay, I want to lose 20 pounds. I'm like, all right, how? Right once I ask them how, they're like, oh, well, I want to work out. Okay, when? Well, I didn't think about that. So when do you have time in your schedule? Well, I'm really busy. You're already putting a block on yourself. No. When in your schedule right now can you make it 3 to 4 days a week? Yeah. Most people have Saturday and Sunday off. So you got 2 days right there.
Yeah.
You don't need the weekend. And that's a big thing. Do you know Alex Hormozy? You'd recognize him if I showed you. That's another guy to follow, but he's another very big influential guy when it comes to business and just life in general. Very beneficial to listen to. But what he talks about is like how the weekend, it's a modern concept. It's less than 100 years old.
Yeah.
So the weekend wasn't always a thing. So people
hunter-gatherers didn't have the weekend.
No, if you don't need Saturday and Sunday to do well. You just need to find something that you can stick with and do it. You can work out Saturday and Sunday and find 2 days within the week to work out. Boom, now you work out 4 days a week and you are better off than a lot of people out there. But in this aspect is like, all right, now that you know when you're going to, how you're going to, it's like, all right, what time can I go now? And now you have to set these things out, and it's setting up the goal, but then you have to have the daily action plans. All right, well, if I want to be a world champion, I have to train.
Yeah.
All right, how many times am I going to train?
But like, okay, so you set this goal of I want to win worlds, I want to be a gold medalist. It's like you said before, maybe it's out of reach, it's far, but you set the goal and it's a possibility that could happen. As opposed to not setting the goal and then it definitely doesn't happen.
And then on the way, I might get pans, I might get random gold medals at opens, I might get the Jiu-Jitsu World League golds, but it's all that process of, okay, well, I know what I have to do. I have to compete more. I have to do this. But it's setting up that mindset of like shooting high.
The problem though is today's mentality is always 0 to 100. That's the problem. They don't realize that you got to win an open, you got to win pans, you got to win this championship, you got to do all these steps along the way. It's not just I start jiu-jitsu and I win world championships. Like it's and people don't understand that because social media fixates on the good stuff of it has to be look at my success in a short amount of time or not see all the bullshit that happens in the other 23 hours in the day.
One of the things that I started posting a little bit more is like my background and my fitness journey is just like, bro, I've gone back and forth in fitness. Like you can see it. I've always worked out.
Yeah. Nutrition
has been off. Like that's my downfall is my nutrition is like I'll go on binges. Now recently, what I was actually really proud about, and to some this may not be a win, but like I'm not as lean as I was just 3 months ago, but I only gained 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And to me, that's a huge win because what would usually happen is I would get extremely lean and I'd jump up 25 pounds.
Yeah.
I would be back to 185, 190, walking around sluggish again. Now I was like sitting at 175.
Yeah.
I went through Thanksgiving. I went through Christmas. I went through New Year's. Only put on 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And it's
well,
like
that's an excuse that people give them too. Around like October, end of
Yep.
October.
Oh yeah.
All the holiday season.
Right when October hits, because people think of Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
But what kind of shit is that to look at? Oh well, the next 3 months, I don't give a fuck what I do for my body.
For
4 days. It's 4 days. It's not 4 months. It's 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
And people look at these 4 days like, oh, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. These 4 months I'm gonna gain 25, 30 pounds, but that's normal.
That's the thing, they put that
that's
in
not
their head.
normal.
Yeah, they put that in their head, and they're automatically saying, "Oh, well."
And this is coming from somebody who eats on those holidays. I eat on those holidays. I get second and thirds on Thanksgiving, but it's just Thanksgiving. There's no, I'm gonna eat this pie tomorrow, and I'm gonna keep eating for the rest of the week. Thanksgiving's a week. It's the same bitches who say it's my birthday month. Fuck out of here. You get 1 day. You get 1 day. I don't want to hear about birthday months or weeks. You get 1 day. There's 365, sometimes 66 days in the year. And you're going to tell me you get 30 of them fucking days? Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of it. I've had exes who were like, it's my birthday month. No, we're not celebrating 30 for 30 days. You get 1 fucking day. That's it. Blow the candles out, cake, and call it a day.
It's July, you're celebrating my birthday.
I'm gonna fuck someone up the next time they bring up birthday month. I'm tired of it.
I can't wait.
That's some bullshit.
Mac has a friend like that, but that's because she's born on leap year, so she's...
I don't give a fuck. Every 4 years, you go at 1 more digit up. That's it. You Benjamin Button your ass and figure it out. You're gonna come up in here and tell me I get the fucking birthday month.
She chooses...
You get 1 out of 12?
She chooses her day. Like, all right, this month we'll celebrate on like the 19th.
Who gives a fuck? Nobody told your parents a fucking weird day. When is leap year? February? Is it February?
February.
So when they fucking July? Tell them to not enjoy 4th of July as much.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did the math all right on that
June.
or not.
It would be June.
June?
Yeah, 6, 7, 8.
I don't fucking know, dude.
6.
I'm tired of it.
Damn, May. Jesus.
May.
Bro, pregnancy.
It's gonna
pregnancy
be
is
May.
so long. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
9
dude,
months is
9
forever.
months
That's
of
a-
just baking. So
What is it? I think elephants is like a year or some shit, ain't it?
Oh, is it? Bro, I know rats. They get fucked and
They're out within a
they're
week.
out within a week, bro. Someone was saying something crazy that a rat can make like 200 rats in a year. That's
you seen cats?
fucking wild.
Cats can come out with a wild amount. How long is elephant
Pregnancy. I'm gonna go with a year. Those motherfuckers are big.
Dude, 22 months.
What?
African elephants are pregnant for an average of 22 months, while the Asian elephants are pregnant for 18 to 22.
Next time one of you broads are like, you don't know what it's like to be pregnant. It's so hard, 9 months. I'm gonna be like, look at that Asian elephant pregnant for 22 months. Shh.
You're going to compare a woman to an elephant?
Yes.
You're going to lose that fight.
I'm not. I'm a black belt.
I'm a black belt. Now, I can talk all the shit I want when I can fight.
Oh my god, 22 months, that's a lot. Some women get pregnant twice in that amount of time. They have
Bro.
baby and then another baby.
My buddy, these motherfuckers, I told him, I was like, bro, let her relax.
Let her rest.
Shit.
Stop trying to fuck.
I feel so bad for women when they have a baby and they're like, oh yeah, this is their sibling, and they're like 9 or 8 months apart. I'm like, bro, you didn't let her chill. Yes,
Bro.
She popped that baby out. You said get in bed. Like what, dude? Now, obviously, women can also make the choice. I'm just saying.
No, they can't.
Oh my god.
No, they can. But yeah,
That shit blows me away. I'm like, come on, man.
it's
Let them heal up a bit. This shit's
yeah.
crazy. Fucking
what do they call that? Irish twins when they're born like
within the year.
Within a year. Or
Yeah,
some
within
shit?
the same year. If they're
Why do
born
they
within
call
the
it
year.
Irish twins? Did Irish people have a lot of babies year after year?
Every single immigrant had a lot of babies.
But how though? Those motherfuckers surviving off potatoes. I don't know, man. Yeah, why is it Irish?
The term Irish twins refers to one mother having 2 children who were born 12 months or less apart.
Mm-hmm.
It originated in the 1800s as a way to poke fun at Irish Catholic immigrant families who didn't have access to birth control.
To what control?
Birth.
Oh, birth control.
Hmm.
Damn.
See? It's racist.
The more you know.
It's always because Irish people were fucking hated. Just like Italians were hated.
Yeah, dude. People forget about that. People forget about that. Us as minorities, we're not treated well.
It's like it literally just changes through
Yeah.
generations on who's hated. That's literally it.
It's always somebody's turn. Right now, straight white dudes, you guys are frowned upon. Straight white dudes are not favored
I
in
like how he
today's
says
society.
you guys because you see how he's a spicy white, so he doesn't consider himself white. It's
I'm
amazing.
Mediterranean. You tell me all the time that I'm not white because I'm Greek and Italian, so I'm
Spicy white.
spicy white.
Spicy white.
I don't know.
Spicy.
I feel like I'm pretty pale
Listen.
as fuck.
It's just the fucking others.
Yeah.
The northern part of Europe that
Yeah.
they're the ones that those are white people.
Bro,
Man,
British
the UK.
people are the worst. British people are the
You know
worst.
I'm English.
Are you English?
My grandmother immigrated from England to here.
Bro,
Straight
you're so
English.
lucky that you also got some. What are you?
Italian and Honduran.
Yeah, you're lucky you got
I'm
that,
fucking
and you're
mutt,
lucky
dude.
that those are so heavily favored because British people they always got fucked up teeth, and I think it's from
I
eating
had
this
braces.
bland ass.
All
I
that
had
shit was
braces
crooked
too.
down here. My shit was all crooked up top too.
Bro, but they always
No,
have fucked up teeth, and their food is terrible.
No,
Have you ever-
no season. Yes, I was over there for like 3 weeks. You ever heard of blood pudding?
Ugh, it sounds awful. It sounds like a girl on her period. Every time I hear it, I think of a girl on her period. I don't know why.
Look at this shit.
Is it coagulated blood? Is that what it is?
I don't know. It's a distinct regional type of blood sausage originating in the United Kingdom.
Sausage now reminds me of a chopped off wiener.
It is made from pork or occasionally beef blood with pork fat
Stop,
or
dude.
beef suet
Just
and a cereal,
stop.
usually oatmeal, oat groats, and barley groats. What's a groat?
I don't
What are
know.
groats?
British people are...
It's illegal in the U.S.?
It is?
Black pudding and blood pudding. Other blood cakes from around the world, such as Tihoco from Taiwan, are banned in the U.S. due to sanitary reasons.
Well, yeah, think about it. Like, blood carries, like, bacteria and shit, no? If it sits out?
Yeah.
God, why do people eat weird shit, dude?
The people in here saying it has a rich, savory flavor. No, I tried it. It's disgusting. With a slightly earthy and metallic undertone due to the blood.
Yeah, an earthy metallic taste is when you go down a girl on her period is also an earthy metallic taste. I'm like, you using your pussy for pennies? What's happening in here? Why is it like that? And then you turn the lights on and you're all red over here and you're like, oh my God, what just happened?
Oh my God.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Stop putting pennies in your pussy.
Well, that's where we're going to end this one.
Pennies in the pussy?
Yeah, that's it.
Like a piggy bank.
Oh my God.
You just slide it right in the slit.
I hate you. See you next week.
See you guys
for
next week.
Episode 69.
69 when we're gonna 69.
Oh, this motherfucker.